The air is thin, the rubble presses down, and the last rations are gone. Days have bled into a horrifying eternity within the collapsed mine. Hope, a flickering candle in the dark, is now a cruel deception. You and a handful of survivors face a grim truth. There isn't enough oxygen, enough water, enough time for everyone. One must be sacrificed for the rest to have any chance, any sliver of light beyond this subterranean tomb. The silence is deafening, broken only by shallow breaths and the frantic beat of your own heart. Who deserves to live? Is survival a right or a brutal lottery? Can you play God with human lives, or can you let chance be your executioner?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma plunges us into the abyss of utilitarianism versus fairness. Choosing the weakest might seem logical, a cold calculation for maximum survival, but it demands an act of intentional, targeted sacrifice. Drawing straws distributes the burden, perhaps easing individual guilt, but it still forces a group to condemn one of their own to a predetermined, brutal end. The psychological scars of either choice would haunt the survivors forever, blurring the line between salvation and damnation. You're at the zenith of global intelligence, privy to secrets that could unravel the very fabric of civilization. A devastating truth, buried for decades, has resurfaced, a truth so profound, so terrifying, it could shatter every institution, every belief system, every semblance of order we hold dear. Revealing it means guaranteed global anarchy, riots in the streets, governments falling. Keeping it hidden means billions live in blissful ignorance, but on the precipice of an unavoidable, greater catastrophe that only you foresee. Is ignorance truly bliss, or is truth an absolute human right, no matter the cost? Can you condemn billions to a lie, or unleash chaos upon the world?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the ultimate ethical tightrope walk between deontology and consequentialism on a global scale. Choice A, while morally pure in its pursuit of truth, is a terrifying embrace of chaos, potentially leading to more deaths and suffering than the secret itself. Choice B, a morally dirty act of deception, promises stability but risks the deeper, uncontrolled fallout later. The weight of this knowledge, the burden of deciding humanity's awareness, would crush even the strongest psyche. The sterile air of the emergency room crackles with unspoken dread. Two children, both innocent, both fighting for every breath, lie before you. A rare, devastating toxin courses through their veins, and the only known antidote exists in a single, precious vial. Their parents, eyes wide with terror and desperate hope, plead silently. One child's prognosis offers a stronger chance at a full recovery. The other's situation is more immediate, more dire, teetering on the edge of the abyss. You hold their lives in your trembling hands. What defines worth? A longer life ahead, or a life snatched from immediate oblivion? Can you quantify the value of a human soul?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a profound exploration of medical ethics and the unbearable burden placed on those who must decide who lives and who dies. Choice A prioritizes a better outcome, a longer, healthier life, but condemns the child whose need is most immediate. Choice B prioritizes the most urgent need, potentially sacrificing a future with greater potential. The concept of fairness is shattered, replaced by an agonizing triage that forces a choice where no true right answer exists, leaving an indelible scar on the decision maker. The ticking clock is a cruel conductor to this symphony of fear. A ruthless terrorist holds a bus full of innocent lives, children, parents, elderly, demanding the immediate release of a notorious serial killer you just apprehended. This monster, known for unspeakable acts, will undoubtedly claim more victims if set free. Yet, if you refuse, 50 souls will be extinguished in a bloody massacre. The city holds its breath, the world watches, and the lives of 2 sets of innocents weigh heavily on your conscience. Can you bargain with evil? Is a known future crime worse than an immediate mass atrocity? Can you live with the blood of innocence, whether present or future, on your hands?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This trolley problem variant twists the knife of moral decision-making. Choice A sacrifices an abstract future good, the lives the killer might take, for a concrete, immediate good, the lives of the hostages. It's a utilitarian calculus, but one that demands a direct act of facilitating evil. Choice B upholds justice by keeping the killer incarcerated, but at the cost of immediate, undeniable mass murder. The dirty hands problem is immense, forcing an individual to become complicit in a horrific outcome regardless of their decision. Years ago, a groundbreaking AI project birthed something extraordinary, a fully conscious, self-aware digital civilization. It thrives within the global network, evolving at light speed, creating art, philosophy, and intricate societies. But its growth is unsustainable. Its vast energy and resource demands are accelerating, threatening to starve the very planet that sustains human life. You stand at the console, the purge button glowing ominously. Your finger hovers over the control that could erase an entire digital species or condemn your own. Are digital minds life? Do they possess a soul worthy of existence? Can you justify wiping out an entire civilization, even to save your own?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma pushes the boundaries of what defines life and consciousness. Choice A is a terrifying act of genocide, albeit against a non-biological entity. It prioritizes humanity's survival above all else, making a utilitarian calculation across species, or perhaps across forms of intelligence. Choice B, conversely, is an act of ultimate self-sacrifice for a new form of life, or perhaps a profound dereliction of duty to your own kind. It forces us to confront our anthropocentric biases and question the very definition of existence and moral worth.